Hey guys, it's Cloudy. How are you all? I hope you guys have been well recently. My last video came up just a few days ago and I'm filming on a weekday because I only taught 2 classes today. 2 of my classes got canceled, so I had a lot of time today to run some errands, to cook, to take my time with everything, and I'm super excited to film a new vlog for you guys today. Instead of doing anime series reviews like I always do, I was thinking of changing up my channel style to do more vlog styled videos. Vlogs will come out a little bit more often and I might talk about stuff that I'm watching recently rather than doing a full review of a series, because a lot of the anime series that I follow are seasonal, which means that they come out weekly on a seasonal basis. So there's always new content coming out in the anime world, and sometimes that gets a little bit hard to review because as we're finishing the season, we're starting a new season. So there's just so much material to work with, which is why I decided to change over the vlogs a little bit. I thought if I did vlog style videos more, I could update you guys on more series and give you guys more recommendations. You guys always know I'm always changing things up on the channel and I enjoy that a lot. Today I have 4 anime series that I'm currently following from the summer season, or is it the fall season? I don't even know, but they're going on right now and I think they're almost over. This is how out of it I am. If you guys have seen my previous video, I've been so busy trying to figure things out that I haven't had time to catch up on anything really. Plus, I'm trying to go to a new destination and travel to new places every weekend, which is why vlogging gets a little bit tight. This is the anime version of the What is Cloudy Watching vlog series, and the drama version of that will come out probably next week. There's a few series that I'm looking into right now. Some have started, some are halfway through. Dramas just run on for so long, especially the Chinese ones. I have quite a few Chinese series I want to introduce to you guys next week. So this week we're gonna do anime, next week we're gonna do dramas, and then if I'm allowed to vlog at a concert, I might do that because I'm trying to check out all the concerts for all my favorite K-pop groups in South Korea. This is the longest introduction ever, but without further ado, let's get started. The first series that I am introducing today is called Kakeguori, and it's basically about compulsive gambling. I am not a compulsive gambler. I'm only like decent at cards. I'm not very good at maintaining a good poker face, so I didn't really have any idea what I was getting into when I was starting the series. But what I really liked about the series is that you don't really have to know anything specific about card games or gambling in order to really enjoy the series. The series sets up its premise really well so that basically anyone can dive into it. The content is a little bit more mature and the story gets quite dark, so I would recommend this for older audiences. The story takes place in this elite academy where all these rich kids are into gambling. There's gambling dens that open up in club rooms after school, and how well you gamble and how much you win or how much you're in debt determines your social status within the high school hierarchy. If you are someone who constantly wins, you're probably on student council, or you're someone who's really respected throughout the school. If you're someone who sucks at games and constantly loses, they label you as a slave class and you're constantly in debt. And further down the line, you get manipulated by people because you're so in debt and you don't really have control over your life anymore. So students who are gambling within the school are not really just gambling money, they're gambling away the rest of their lives. Some students have really big families backing them, so they don't have to worry about money as much as regular students do. Kakeguori reminds me a little bit of Death Parade. It has that risky game setup in every episode. However, it is more complex than Death Parade and it's a little bit more tied together than Death Parade because Death Parade switches up characters every episode, but this series sticks very closely with 3 or 4 characters in the main group. I think it's one of the best series this season. I'm really looking forward to seeing how it's going to end. I do think it's ending soon, or I'm just not caught up again. The second series I wanted to talk about is Borromeo Cuso, Welcome to the Ballroom. I introduced this a few weeks ago when I was doing my summer anime favorites, and I was really looking forward to it at the beginning because I have been a dancer all my life and I love ballroom dancing. It's just beautiful and glamorous. So when Borromeo Cuso came out, I had to see it. I was like super hyped for it. I literally look forward to this series every single week. It's about a boy who's like average, typical, invisible in his high school, and he takes ballroom dancing when he realizes how amazing and how stunning people look. He takes control of his image and of his personality. Through ballroom dancing, he learns a lot about himself. He becomes a lot more confident, and I love that. I think that's one of the best premises to start with. I love this series a lot. I don't know if it's just because I love dancing and it's very close to my heart, or because the animation is gorgeous. Yes, the animation is gorgeous. If you want to see some really cool animation, definitely go for this one. I would say that Borromeo Cuso just has this sports animation sort of dynamic movement within the visuals, which is what makes it so captivating to watch. Plus, it is directed really, really well. The way they take breaks, the way they show the emotions of the dancers, and the way that they show the dancing, it's all very, very well done. So I do love Borromeo Cuso very much. Third one I want to talk about is Jikan no Shihaisha. I've just been following this weekly because the premise was really quirky. It basically takes place in this sort of steampunk fantasy universe where demons will prey on people's time in exchange for granting their wishes. Yes, you get your wish granted, but the demon will eat part of your time, and you'll constantly turn younger and younger and younger and younger until you die, so you lose your time. There are these people called Cronus rulers who can manipulate the flow of time, and they're in charge of slaying these demons. Cronus rulers was initially really interesting to me because I just think the whole steampunk time concept is very aesthetically pleasing to watch. The animation is very sharp, it's very bright and high contrast colorful. I really like the way they mix technology with magic in the way they showcase the combat styles. And I personally am staying for the ride because I'm really curious as to how the characters' backstories are going to unfold. All the characters seem to have some mysterious past linked to a tragic backstory, or at least they have really interesting personalities on screens. I wouldn't say it's like one of the best of the season, but it's a pretty good contender and there's some solid action, so it's fun to watch. Last one I wanted to talk about is a series that is really, really dear to my heart. It is Boruto Naruto The Next Generation. I just call it Boruto. I think the title is very, very long. I initially wanted to do a separate video on Boruto. I might actually do that, but this is just a quick shout out to Boruto. I started watching Naruto when I was 9 years old, and I started because I had a crush on a boy who was also watching Naruto. I ended up watching it and I got super hooked because if any of you guys have ever seen Naruto, the first 4 arcs are so awesome and so fun to watch. It's just classic good-hearted, die-hard, coming-of-age shonen action. I think it's because I was at that age when I just needed a show like that. I think I've watched it for more than 10 years now. You guys always ask me how old I am, and I'm reluctant to like tell people my age on the internet. I'm just a little bit old-fashioned like that, I guess. What's super amazing about this series is that it's taking all that nostalgia, all the backstories and characters and arcs, and all the ninja skills that we grew up with, and they're throwing it into a new series with the sons and daughters of characters that we have come to love for so many years, and that hits home. Because let's face it, everyone wanted Naruto to end and nobody thought that Boruto was going to do so well, but it's honestly such an honor to watch Naruto's son grow up. I love how they play on a little bit of nostalgia. I love seeing old characters reappear in their adult form, older senpai form. I love seeing the kids grow up because you can perfectly see where their characteristics come from, where their skills come from, and every kid in Boruto is just so talented because their parents were all heroes from the Shinobi War. So it's fantastic. I love it. And if you haven't seen Boruto, I strongly advise you to check it out. Even if you haven't seen Naruto, Boruto is really fun to watch on its own. However, you might find it is a little bit difficult to follow because you don't know all the ninja world semantics. I don't want to review this show too much. I did want to do a separate vlog about Boruto, reviewing it and talking about it, talking about all my favorite characters, and maybe doing like a Naruto tag. Let's face it, I've collected so many volumes of Naruto. Naruto has just been such a big part of my anime life and a big part of my teenage years. So anyways, I hope this video doesn't run too long when I finally edit it. I've only really mentioned 4 series today, and I know I usually have very, very long-winded videos. I hope you guys found something interesting to watch, and I hope you guys are enjoying your summer, fall season month, wherever you are. If it's in the UK or in Canada or the States, it's starting to cool down. If you're over here on the Eastern Asian side of the world, it's still boiling during the day and it's really sunny, and I've definitely tanned. Until then, I hope you guys are well. If you guys are looking for more videos from me, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to this channel. There will be videos coming out every week. I will try to get them out every week. Honestly, I should just do a vlog of like all the things that I'm currently working on. I work on so many personal projects all the time, so there's just a lot going on. Anyways, I hope you guys are well, and I will talk to you guys in my next video very soon. Bye!